Okay, it just went live. First time stuff. Okay. Hey guys. Don't imagine anyone's even here yet, but for people who are watching like the repeat of the broadcast, welcome. All right, I'm just gonna get myself set up, get Battlespire started. So for those of you who are watching this and don't know what the deal is, I'm trying to. I'm doing a casual run through of Battlespire.
I recall the
In preparation for a 100% speed run of Battlespire. I'm doing this with the PRC community who are trying to do a speed run of 100% of all of the Elder Scrolls games. So we're just running through the game to see to we're just doing a run through the game just to get more familiar with it, and then later run throughs will actually be trying to speed run it. Okay. I'm just gonna double check that everything's actually working correctly. Okay, so it does say we're live. So, okay, excellent. So it does seem to be working. All right, perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna get onto the. I'm just gonna get onto the like class creation screen. Uh, we don't really have a strat picked out yet, but right now I'm currently just going for Wood Elf because it's got pretty big stats in jump for like mobility stuff and dodge just for survivability, especially where we don't necessarily know exactly how we're going to do stuff. I've pre-planned some of this stuff, but it basically just goes. It's basically just I created like a class and like picked out a race. Uh, so we're going to. So actually, but before I show the class I'm actually going to use, I'm going to just show some strats that I already created. So one of the ones that I did. Now I'm sure that this stuff has already been found by other people, but some of the ones that I found personally were so as the game exists right now, there's so in the game there's a limit of to how high you can raise your skills in the class creator. So for example, if I can't raise my hand to hand. See, I can't raise my hand to hand past its attribute, so it's capped by the strength. So if I increase the strength by one, I can increase the skill by one. All right, and in the same regard, now that I've got this skill that's this high, I can't lower my strength again because it'll be lower than the skill. However, there is a way around this that I've discovered, and that is that if I were to say put my strength at 10, and then I switch to hand, I can make it as high as I please because apparently it only checks it like when you actually cross the threshold. So that's a trick so that if for some reason we need a skill to be start off really high, but we don't want to spend points on the attribute or the attribute isn't that important, like we can just we can send those really high. The other trick that I found, although this isn't like this is more of a potential trick than like something that's actually helpful, is that if you go to the spells list, so unlike a lot of the other games, you can like you can choose what spells you start with, and I'm just gonna add some weaknesses to the class just to give us a whole bunch of points to work with. Uh, but if you buy a bunch of spells, if you buy all the spells, so you'll see that our points are going down. Uh, so okay, so I just bought the last spell. Okay, well, what happens if I try to buy spells again? Well, apparently I keep buying junk spells that are within like the junk data, like we're like past like the end of the array, and we can just keep buying spells. And on one hand, this seems pointless because we're just spending points without really getting anything in return. However, at some point, okay, actually, I need a few extra points. At some point, we buy a spell, and boom, look at that. The number just rolled over to, and it's like, and yeah, and it's like 29 million. So the only issue is that right now we're basically screwed. Like, I can't undo, I can't exit, I can't hit OK. If I do anything, this is gonna crash. So if we somehow found a way to make it so that this didn't crash the game, we'd be golden because we'd have as many points as we wanted to use on wherever we want. But so here we'll see. Oh, actually, okay, yeah, of course that wouldn't do it. But let's try hit accept, and I'm not sure what you're gonna see on your end, but the game's gonna crash. Okay, yeah, it just crashed. Uh, so I'm just gonna start the game up again. All right, now that's out of the way. Let's get down to the actual run through. Uh, cool. Okay, is there anybody?
I recall the story.
All right, so okay, new game. We're just gonna start again. What else? Right, but I've already got an existing class. I've been messing around with this game for a little bit. I've only ever gone past like the first level, so I've got a bunch of like classes where I'm just trying to like break things and stuff. But here's the core, man. Here's what we're going with on the first try. So I'll just do a quick explanation of this. This isn't like super optimized or anything, but there were a couple things that I wanted to make sure I had. Uh, so one of the things I wanted to make sure that I had one spell of every school because, as far as I can tell, there's no consistent. I tried looking it up, and there's no consistent way of getting additional spells. So I want a spell of every school. In addition, so I picked the lowest costing spells, not counting of each school, not counting Cure Health and Monster Summoning, because Cure Health is a good utility spell to obviously just to increase our health, and Monster Summoning is more of a utility for if we're gonna try grinding. I think we can we can obviously grind our like combat ranks on stuff that we summon. So there's not gonna be like a so we can guarantee that we can get all of our weapons maxed out and other stuff. The other thing that's here, so a it's a pretty simple build that has like hand-to-hand restoration and like jump. Strength's pretty high, speed's pretty high. A bunch of these stats don't really matter after just checking with researching a bit. Apparently, these skills don't really do a whole lot. These attributes don't really do a whole lot, so I put them down to nothing. So wounds is the amount of health your character has, so I put that up to maximum. It starts at 50, but you can, if you allocate enough points, you can bring this up to 200. Then on advantages and disadvantages, I've added a critical weakness to all the magic types. This is a bit of a big deal, but I sort of counter it by spell absorption, which has like I have a like percentage chance to absorb spells based on my willpower score, and if I absorb them, the critical weakness is ignored. So that and I spend fewer points on spell absorption. I yeah, I spend fewer points on spell absorption than I get back by taking all the critical weaknesses. I also took rapid healing and athleticism because rapid healing just makes it so that any health gain heals more health, and athleticism basically just increases your speed and your jump past what they should be. Uh, yeah, and I've also increased the amount of magic points I have by 3 times my intelligence instead of 1 times. Yeah, but that's the gist of it. Like I said, it's not like fully optimized or anything, but I wanted something that's reasonably useful as a baseline while also having enough flexibility to potentially 100% this thing. All right, so one thing that we have to sort of decide as a community for what does 100% even mean in this game. So normally, the only one game that we've actually 100%ed in the PRC community right now is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and right now that in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, 100%. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head here. I might miss a couple things, but basically it's all the quests like faction ranks to maximum, skills to maximum, all the getting like all the daily powers, getting uh getting all the Nern roots, like closing all the gates, like all that stuff. So we have to decide like what 100% means in this game. And the only tricky bit is that so in this game the only obvious things that are tracked are attributes, and the attributes, the skills, and I guess potentially the amount of spells you own. Because because that's not even something that's just tracked. Like I said, you can get them in at the very start of the game, but you can find them like randomly throughout the game. There's just no reliable way to do it. Uh, so those are like the only three things, and the problem with those three things is that uh, if we're using that, then that means that even getting 100% is like brutally difficult, because like even just getting there, because like there's a very like the way leveling up works in this game is broken up into like a certain number of levels. I think it's like 6 or 7. I can't remember because like I said I haven't played yet, but like all the way. But it's got a certain number of levels, which means you only level up like a set number of times, which means that we can't like it's pretty unfeasible without some kind of exploit to get your attributes to maximum. And because your attributes determine how high your skills can go, that means that most of your skills won't be able to get to the highest level either. Uh, which makes it a little bit awkward to determine exactly what 100% means. So we're not going to decide right now because we're just going to do a casual run through of it. But what we're going, but in the long term, we're going to have to decide like what does it mean to bring these to maximum. Like, is it just to bring your skills to like their maximum amount until their attributes cap them out? Well, then we can just do that by bringing all the attributes down to 10. And if we beat the game with all our skills and attributes at 10, like is that 100%ing it? Like, doesn't really feel like it, but maybe that counts because maybe we want it to be like maybe because if you don't allow that, you can sort of end up in a situation where you've already lost your 100% run. Like like by the time you created your character, you may have already like soft locked yourself from beating 100%. So that's the only like if we make it less strict than that, then it's like basically it's the problem of it's either trivially easy or it's it's like basically impossible to even get it. Now, that said, I do have another piece of tech which is gonna only be relevant like hours from now. But there's essentially a glitch that I like a that I found in some like ancient forum where somebody's like, "Hey, there might be a way to like get like all your stats to maximum," and it's based on getting there's like an enchanted like armor piece that increases your swimming stat. And it's like, okay, well, what does that mean? So like wait, when you increase your swimming stat with an enchantment, for some reason it sort of bugs out the leveling up screen, because on the leveling up screen you can't lower what your stats are, but uh when you're at the like you can't lower what your stats are from you can only raise your stats from the point that they were at the start of the level up. You can't like lower them past what they already are. Uh, but for some reason, if you have if your thing's being boosted by an enchantment, it bugs out that logic, and you can keep lowering the stat. And what happens is, so this thing gives you a buff to your swim stat, which glitches the thing out, which means you can lower your swim stat. And if you keep lowering your swim stat, what it does is it like eventually starts you keep lowering it, and it actually starts like like taking away points. Like it's giving you like minus points for some reason. Like I don't know how the math works on that, but lowering your speed more gives you negative points. And basically, if you keep going negative far enough, so they're like it'll take you hours. Uh, but potentially there's like an integer overflow where we can get our negative points to roll over to be positive points. And once we get that, we can just max out like everything that's not the swimming stat. And if that's the if we can do that, then 100% is relatively easy. It's just doing a normal run through. It's basically just a speed run of the game where in between levels 1 and 2, we spend a couple hours. We spend like a few hours, doing this swim grind. Now, the only thing that you're probably wondering is like, well, like you're like okay, but your swimming stat is now at like minus a billion or whatever, because you just did that. Well, apparently the person did test this part, and they said that if you have a negative stat, basically on every frame you like the game recognizes that you've qualified for like the next level of swimming. So basically every frame you just go you get a level up on swimming until your swimming level is like 0 or like 1 or something. So like it's relatively straightforward. And then the swimming stat itself, to grind that to maximum, we we can either use the level ups in future from future levels, or we can just sort of sit in place and like sit in place in the water, and that's all that's required to for your swim stat to go up. So we could just have like basically a speed run of the game where in between levels 1 and 2 we do this, we keep clicking the button to get negative points until it rolls over, and then at some point we just find a puddle of water and just sit in it. uh and then once it's maxed out, the run continues. So this could potentially be a pretty wild run. Uh, yeah. Okay. Somebody just. Okay. It's a miracle I even saw that, but somebody just. Oh, it's PRC. Oh, hey, cool. Uh, by the way, I don't even know if I can see your messages right now. Like, if you're saying messages, I don't know if I can see them because the only thing I've got this like so just so you know how bad my setup is. I've got like a single monitor, and then I've got like watching the stream on my phone. Like, so I'm not even sure if people are sending messages. Like, I'm actually, you know what? But actually, before we get started, I'm actually just gonna sort of alt tab real quick. It's gonna fuck up my game. I'm gonna have to restart it. But I just kind of want to like guarantee that I know for sure what the state of the actual stream is. Uh, So just because I don't want to get like hours into this and
Don't want
realize
to
that
get like
hours into this and
don't want
realize
to
that
get like
okay, yeah, cool. All right, so it looks like it's working. However, it turns out that I can't see shit on my phone. Oh, actually, no, I can. It just okay. No, so it must have just been very recent. All right, good. All right, so actually, my setup is good enough to go forward, I guess. All right, cool. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna have to restart the game though, because now it's like now it's like not full screen, and I'm pretty sure I can't restore it to that. So I'm just going to very quickly exit out and just restart. Uh, not gonna take very long. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I think I covered every. Oh, cool, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, but yeah, I think that I covered the gist of it. Uh, all so now we're basically just onto the actual like playthrough. So okay, so this isn't gonna take very long. Just gotta. Oh, more man. All right, so okay, we're good to go. All right, so in terms of a casual run through, uh, we've got like a very important some very important short-term objectives to get. So the one problem in this game is that there's no way to there's like health and mana restoration are extremely limited in the game. Like you can't just rest. So there's basically like perks you can get in the traits you can get in the level creator that gives you like a very slow trickle of health and magic regen, but it's like super slow. And it's worth a ton of points. But in the world there are like these gems that you can find that they respawn like exactly where you picked them up. So they're an infinite source of health and magic restoration. But basically, our first objective is going to be to get to one of those. As soon as we get there, though, that's kind of the end of exactly what I remember to do. And we're going to be going semi-blind through the first level. And then after that, the first level, it's going to be completely blind. So that's the gist of it. Time to, pick a fight, I guess. Actually, wait, gotta look back at the map again. Okay, so we take this right. Then we slip through. Is there somebody chasing me? Okay, I guess not. Okay, so it was this guy. Okay, so other just fun things about this game. So the combat is pretty bad. Like, and I don't just mean like because it's like based on like rolls and stuff like that. I mean it's pretty bad because it's just like bad in terms of what's that called? But like it feels bad because you either have to keep clicking, but that only oh holy shit. So you either got to keep clicking, or you've got to like hold click and like swing your mouse around in order to attack. And the clicking thing doesn't even work for weapons that aren't the fist. So if you're using like an actual weapon, you've gotta use the click and like wave your mouse around motion. Okay, so and another thing, just while I'm fighting this guy, so if you see on the bottom of the screen, there's two bars. There's a blue bar and a yellow bar. Now, $100 for the person who figures out which one's the health. It's the blue one. So the blue bar is your health bar, and the yellow bar is your magic bar. Yeah, I guess it's before the industry actually standardized anything. So, yeah, that's. Anyways, yeah, I was about to say I'm pretty sure that guy was close to death. So okay, so we got this iron claymore, and all right, cool. Now that battle's over, I should just check, see if anyone said anything. First thoughts, man, the time to reset the game after crash is like 3 times worse than Oblivion. It's a little bit better. If you're just reloading a save, it's actually a bit faster. So it's just because I was creating a new character every time. That skill overflow and the character creation is interesting. Guess you'd have to overflow in that way. It makes the value low enough that the game is stable. Okay, so you're talking about the spell thing? Yeah, I've experimented around with that a bit just because that seems like a like the perfect technique, like where you just press a button a few times and you get 1 billion points. But unfortunately, I haven't found a way to stabilize that like at all, because I don't think it's about the number being too high. I think it's because it's trying to like add junk data to your like spell book, and then something just breaks. Like so that it may not even be possible to stabilize that. If you're talking about the like level up one that I was talking about later, which I don't think you are, then yeah, it's. Anyways, yeah, whatever it is, it's interesting. Oh, actually, and I'm just gonna cast. So this is the spell casting, by the way. So time stops. You bring up the spell menu, and you just and you just like click cast, and then your hand does that, which is even funnier because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna actually use this, but let me just pull out this sword. So, all right, so I got the sword out right now, and I cast cure health, and would you look at that? Like got like four. I got like 2 right hands. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to use the sword. Just like I'll maybe go back to my fist because that's what I specialize at as. But I'll see like on the next like enemy if the sword at like this level actually does better. Okay. Oh, and so this is what happens. So most of the enemies in this game actually try to talk to you. Like actually, well, not most, but like basically any type of enemy could potentially try to talk to you, and you can try talking to them. These guys in particular, they never have anything useful to say, and they like always end up attacking you. Like I'm pretty sure, like I think, like so obviously it depends on what you say. That could change the outcome, but in addition to that, there's also there's also some like I also think your like personality plays into it. There's no speechcraft skill, but like there's no speech skill, but there is a personality stat, and I think the personality stat also like applies. Okay, something with just like a hidden dev key. I don't know. I thought the validity of that in a speed run. Well, I mean, if we go with the Daggerfall rules, like they use a dev key on that one, but yeah, I like all but like I actually tried that the same key that they used in Daggerfall, and it's not there. Like you can't do it. Yeah. That's Daggerfall. That's happening. All right. So anyways, I'm just gonna say something. He's probably just gonna end up attacking me. Oh, great! And there's a bunch of these guys. Okay. Also, this game kind of controls pretty badly as well. Like at least I find like maybe I can change the sensitivity, but oh great, I've been caught off balance. Okay, yeah, this because my guy's a hand-to-hand specialist, I'm actually better off just punching these guys. But I figured I'd try though. Yeah, they spend like most of the fight just like wandering around and like or like they take a big hit and then they just like run off. I don't know if it's that they're running away or if it's that their AI is bugged out. Like it's one of those things where the communication is so bad that you can't actually tell which it is. But I think some of it is that they're running away, but it's like I'm pretty sure I've seen guys run like immediately, so I like that's not even 100% sure. All right, yeah, I wonder why nobody remember why this isn't one of the highly remembered games of the Elderscrolls series. All right, just funny enough, while I'm fighting, might actually well, unless he keep running away, and I don't want to trigger the next guy until he's dead, so I don't want to go too close. But yeah, maybe like if he stops running away when I'm in a fight, might be the best time to read comments. Okay, so there's nothing right now, but okay, cool. All right, now we're fully dressed. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, so I'm the only reason I'm keeping these like various like baskets and such is just because like it might be useful later on for like organizing things. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, he didn't like that apparently. Oh, what the hell? Somebody's shooting stuff at me. Oh, it's a fucking. Oh, it's a Dremora. Whoops. All right. Hey, time to read comments. Okay, nope, nothing. All right. Damn it! Like this. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Now I just have to wait for this guy to wander in my vision because I'm not gonna go in again to just get wrecked by that guy. Oh, but what's funny is he did one of those actually restored my my magic because it was down to half, and apparently one of those hits actually didn't count. So like I said, that's pretty helpful. Like that might be the thing that actually caused me to be able to beat him. All right. Let's see. Gauntlets. Some of these sigils. Okay, so just something real quick. So there's like two types of sigils in this game. There's these like doubt ones, which are the really common ones, and then there's entry sigils. As far as I can remember, entry sigils are kind of like Legend of Zelda keys, I think, where they let you into certain areas and possibly at the cost of using them. I don't remember. It's been ages. And then these ones, you can use them to become like ethereal. And I'm pretty sure like you can't damage anybody, but no one can damage you. And I'm pretty sure the game just doesn't tell you that like anywhere for like either of them. Actually, just in case I die, I figured I might as well make my first save. All right. Oh, okay. He must be. Okay, I really think it is low health because now he's just running. Oh, but they move so erratically that it actually becomes really hard to get them. All right, thank goodness. All right, let's see. Steel Dagger of the Hunt. Like back in the day when they thought it was cool to just give you a name for like a magic item and not like actually not tell you what it is. It's like, oh, like I think it's because like that's the way it was in like tabletop games back in the day. Oh, then there's a chest here. By the way, for people that think that the Divinity games and like Baldur's Gate 3 are like the games where you can pick up chests, well, you can do that here too. Except it's like £8. So, much like in the other in those games, you don't want to pick them up. Cool. And before I check the comments again, so these like almost imperceptible like gems that are floating, all the guides say that they're blue, but they're like, at least unless I'm colorblind, they're like purple. These gems can restore your like magic and health, and I'm pretty sure they restore them to full. Like, and over time they come back. So, but now that we've secured this, we're basically safe because if we hadn't secured this area, we wouldn't have been able to get our stuff back. Okay, as far as requirement stuff goes, are there any permanent inventory items or any kind in this game? In regular, tentatively collect all permanent inventory items as a requirement. Does that work for these smaller Elderscrolls games? So there's like, I was looked into that a bit. So there's like a couple of, so it's like there's like a list of like predetermined like enchanted items that we can get. And then there's like the stuff that you need for like the main quest. So it's like the most we can add are like, we need to get like all the guaranteed like, enchanted items as like a potential requirement. Yeah, like it's a potential requirement. I don't know if you missed this part, but I had a whole thing going over, potentially what could be the 100% requirements, and in this game it's kind of an enormous mess. Like to the point where it's either we have something that's stupid easy to get, or we have something where it's very possible to soft lock yourself before you even start playing the game. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now that we've stopped ourselves from getting potentially soft locked by combat, let's just start exploring stuff. So I kind of took like an immediate weird turn just so I could just so I could grab that stuff. All right, so yeah, all right, let's pick up the scroll. It says found none of these damn things. Gate. I think this got some sort of special charm or something. True. Sure, I can't get past. And there's another hint for you. There's a big gem thing near here. Heals you right up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so now I'm gonna double back to like what's actually supposed to be like the first encounter of the game, which is like these three guys.
It talks. What wants it?
All right. So and just another thing. So with scamps, unlike the green guys, like you can often like get scamps to like actually do stuff for you, depending on what you say. Like for example, if I say this one at the bottom, he's basically just gonna let me go. Cause like
really? Okay, sure. One way back to man world. Big boss signal. Catch, go, boom. One way out, go with bosses. Real safe. One way.
I love the voice acting in this.
Boat, say bosses.
So yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So and like all three of these guys will like try to talk to you and stuff. It's like pretty wacky.
Yeah? You what? How here?
Wait, are they fighting or are they just vibing? Okay, I think they're vibing. Yeah, but I'm just gonna. The dialogue at the start of every combat situation is hilarious game design decision. Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty it certainly like well actually it doesn't necessarily like if you just go up and punch a guy that will like skip that'll skip the dialogue, and a lot of enemies won't actively try to talk to you. Like it's just that if they haven't started combat yet, you can hit like you can hit like a key that lets you like initiate dialogue, which in the most likely circumstance is just gonna cause them to start fighting you. But sometimes they'll humor you, and they'll like you can get like information out of them before they attack. Okay, so like see that guy that guy already started attacking me before. I might have been able to say something, but like he tried attacking me. Jeez, I don't know if I actually initiate combat with that guy because he like ran right in front of me. Like, yeah. Jeez, that guy like just like machine guns like spells at you. Like he fired like 3 spells in a second. Alright. Alright, might want to organize my inventory in a bit. So yeah, I vaguely recall what happens here. Yeah, there's like... Oh, wow. Oh, okay, yeah, so there's another one of these Dremora guys. Oh, yeah, you see how that scamp was actually like part of my like party. He was like a valid target for the that Dremora and he got like annihilated by a fireball. Okay, I'm actually gonna oh, actually, here, I'm gonna heal again. But after this fight, actually, I'm just gonna check to see if, yeah, after this fight, I'm going to show you what the jumping looks like in this game, because, like, all things considered, for like, it probably has at least the like. In some ways, it looks like the most precise jumping in an Elder Scrolls game. But on the other hand, there's something that's like it's just wacky as well. So like it looks a lot more like it's more reliable than some of the games, but it's also looks way more reliable than it actually is. All right, cool. Got. All right, so here's the jumping in this game. So you hold the jump button, and there's like this like pyramid thing that shows like where you're gonna jump to. All right, perfect, great. The only problem is that like if your jump stat is like too high, often the ceilings are low enough that you just end up nailing your head on something and like falling into like a lava pit. Like it's pretty atrocious. In some ways, like there are some places that you can like skip stuff because by having a high jump skill and like get to more convenient areas. But other times it's like you've gotta, because of the jankness of having like a really high jump arc, you're actually worse off in some areas than somebody with like a really low jumping score. Okay, I'm gonna set up the top basket as just like the one that contains all these sigils. Oh, also you think that bad inventory menus were a thing that like started in Oblivion? No, it's been cursing the games since pretty early in the. All right, I'm gonna just heal up. I wish it remembered which spell I had. I just used. Yeah, no, it's pretty insane. Like that's why I pick up the baskets, because at least if you have containers to put stuff in, like you can like theoretically organize stuff. But yeah, if you're like it's pretty bad. Like it's like people complain, like people that on PC like complain about like, oh, Skyrim's UI sucks. Like like it's kind of got nothing on this one. Like Morrowind is the best, but in like this one's like this one's like definitely the worst of the Elder Scrolls games. Well, actually, this and like a lot of the. I think that like okay, all I'll say is it's at least the worse than any of the modern Elder Scrolls games, because I didn't play Arena, and I'm a bit fuzzy on what it's like in Daggerfall. Okay. Okay, and for people that only started playing like Elder Scrolls with like Oblivion and Skyrim, staves in Morrowind and before are just a blunt two-handed weapon, and I'm pretty sure in Morrowind they get like a multiplier or something. Like they're somehow more effective when they're like they're better for enchanting. But yeah, they're like, there's a blunt weapon. They're not like a thing that allows me like cast stuff. All right, cool. I don't remember what happens at the end of this thing, but I do vaguely recall this like this area being like a gauntlet of fights. Okay, let's heal again. Yeah, I was gotta say, I didn't take spell absorption like in my first run through, but I saw like on a forum somebody like saying that like, oh yeah, spell absorption is great. Like spell absorption and like weakness to magic are like are like great. And I certainly have to agree. Like the fact that my magic is restored a couple times because I ate a, yeah, see that? I'm pretty sure I just absorbed that one. Yeah, also an advantage of being unarmed is that there's like if an enemy dodges you, it causes you to like stumble and like waste time. But they can't actually do that when you're unarmed, which is pretty nice. All right, I'll probably have to organize that again in just a sec. All right, roughly how long is each level? Like each level is like, okay. So a better representation would be like a level takes up like this entire piece of paper on the map screen. Like it's so obviously avoiding stuff will be like I guess I've kind of just been like clearing the entire thing. I could start going like faster and like purposely but I don't even remember what's important, so I'm not even sure that's a good idea. I also don't remember where this pauldron of swimming is, which we're gonna need in order to pull off the strat later. So I'm not even entirely sure that we're clearing this level in this stream. Like it's like in a speed run, I'm sure they get through it in like 20 minutes or less. But I'm like half blind, so I have no idea how long it's gonna take. Like casually, I took like just like I just chipped away at this like for like hours. So potentially we're not even getting through this level in this stream. Uh, all right, so second basket is the basket. Okay, and the third basket's gonna be for potions, I guess. So okay, okay, I'll mix the scrolls and the potions together for now. Okay, so Then we're doing the equipment basket. All right. There we go. Now it's good. I will choose to ignore that. Oh wait, hold on. Is there something about the overall aesthetic of this game? There's something overall. So wow, I can't even speak. There's something about the overall aesthetic of this game that I really like. For some reason, it feels different from Arena and Daggerfall. I actually agree with that. Like I kind of like how this game looks as well. Like I do have like I am kind of just intrigued by like both sort of visually as well as like gameplay wise, like how just different this game is. Yeah, and I will choose to ignore what I choose to ignore. All right. Also, I don't even know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but the way that I enter, like the way that I open like containers like this is I actually just go next to the thing and open my inventory, and then it just appears on the left there. I don't know if that's like the way it's like intended to work, but yeah, that's like it probably is, but like. But yeah, you just open your inventory when you're next to something, and it appears in like the right column. All right. All right. Also, let's see if there's. Yeah. Also, I think the default controls in this game are pretty waggy. So I like ages ago, I didn't even remember doing this, but ages ago I changed the controls to be like what Morrowind's defaults are. Because that's what I've always used as my like Elderscrolls controls. Okay, wait, what am I trying to find again? Oh, right, the wrong menu. I was gonna heal up a bit. But yeah, I think the default controls in this game are pretty out there and strange. All right, so now I'm man. Oh, okay. Also, I'm not certain about this, but so you see these symbols here, like they're not actually like these aren't just like symbols. Like you can adjust like what these are. I think it's like you can sort of custom spell making on the fly essentially. Like you can like change whether something's an on touch spell or something. Like I have no idea what any of this means. It's changing the spell cost though, and like the durations of things. Like so there's some kind of like if I could better term arcaneness to the magic where they like you can just like adjust the symbols and like make it do something slightly different. Like, but it's like unclear what any of it means because it's not just like it doesn't have like clear icons of like, oh, this is on touch, this is on self, this means this means that. Like it's just like, oh, I don't know, experiment. Like you're a wizard, aren't you? Like you figure it out. Oh, okay, so yeah, I imagine this is like a janky jumping section. Like, okay, so first of all, like, so this is just like over a pit of lava that I almost just fell into. Okay, and okay, this is a moving platform, so that's nice. But yeah, this like the jumping in this game and like the jumping puzzles are like a little oh wow, I didn't mean to do that. I basically just fell off the platform and managed to got myself back onto another platform. So excuse me. Oh wow. You know what? I don't know if necessarily coming here was the best idea. If I die, I'm not coming back here again because I'm not sure I have a way back. Yeah, Bethesda loves these platforming sections. It's like I'll tell you what, they they love them a lot less than they did in this game. Like, it's okay. I cannot carry more stuff. Okay, so I'm getting near the weight limit. I'm going to drop a bunch of these sacks because I don't need this many sacks, and they cost like 2 weight apiece. So I'm just gonna keep like an. Actually, I don't really need to keep that many around. I'll keep an extra like 3. Oh, by the way, potion of restoration. I'm pretty sure that's a potion of mana restoration. If it's a health potion, it actually says health on it. Actually, here's a sec. I'm gonna make a second save just in case I need to. Oh, I'm gonna rename that. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Danger. Save. So yeah, this is. Alright, while I'm waiting for this elevator, let's. Yeah, there's a. Oh, that's right. Actually, I didn't even see that comment. Yeah, right. Like, certainly in Redguard had a lot of those. I vaguely recall that. Yeah, sorry. At first, I was like, do they really have that many like jumping sections in the newer games? And I'm like, oh no, wait, no, you're talking about Redguard that had the jumping sections in it. Yeah, that game was pretty out of control. Okay, I gotta. Wait, what? What just happened? My guy's like raising his hand. Hello? I don't know if you guys see this, but like my hand's raised and it's not doing anything, and now I can't punch. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can unblock myself by like equipping a weapon. Is that? Okay, now I can't even move. Oh, I just finished casting the spell. Like I can't believe it. It actually. So it just didn't resolve it. That. Wow, incredible. Okay, so that guy's pretty close to dead if he's running away. Or maybe it's just my body's picking in because I'm about to die. Alright, I'm gonna try to escape. Oh wow, what's going on here? I kind of got stuck on stuff. Alright. Let's Alright. Cool. Now we're gonna try to backtrack. Okay, incredible. So so this is not a moving platform. Alright, so I almost overshot. Oh, and then I just, got flung. Fantastic. The good news is that you're still alive. The bad news is you find yourself in a cold, damp dungeon cell. The good news is that the food isn't so bad. The bad is that you now grow old and die in captivity without ever seeing another living soul. And then it exits because that's how this game rolls. All right. So, like I was saying before, it's the turnaround for like if the game crashes is pretty short. Like look at that. Yeah. So okay, I just gotta jump less. So I got some javelins. Got a dagger of swift blade. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. Oh wow, am I actually soft locked? I like landed on the very edge of it, and now I think I'm stuck. Incredible. 10 out of 10. All right. And if you're wondering, man, is he being paranoid, saving before every jump? And the answer is, no. All right. Okay, but that isn't where I came from. I came from over there. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if. Oh, awesome. All right, sweet. Now I'll actually save it on my main save. So yeah, I should be able to maybe read a comment while it. Okay, good thing those guys are just vibing because otherwise they would have easily taken me. Actually, I probably shouldn't be jumping around just in case I take fall damage. Okay, actually, wait. Does it restore the whole full? Okay, no, it doesn't. It just restores like a lot, but it's not full, which is such an arbitrary choice. Like, why even make it not full if it's gonna be like that close? Like, I've got like close to max health right now. Like I'm pretty sure max health in this game is like 260 something, and I've got 200, and it's like, oh wow, incredible. We've got a cast that's gonna take its time to resolve. Wait, didn't I wonder if it's just paranoia, but I think equipping the sword did. Oh, actually, you know what? It might be pressing spacebar. Wait a minute. Did I change like the spellcasting mode by accident? Because I wonder if it's gonna hold next time as well. Because it might be that I've just changed. Oh, please don't tell me that I've accidentally changed the mode of how this casts. Okay, no. Okay, so it was a bug. Like, okay, what? Like, uh. Alright. Also, the jumping sound sounds like you're like taking damage in this game. Oh, what? I must take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Where am I? Oh, okay, I see where I am. Okay, well, I mean, I'm good with going here. Alright, so, here's the objective for this floor, by the way. So, there are these anchors. So right now, the anchor is disabled, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's enabled, but I'm pretty sure it's currently disabled. So there's a... Like, in order for us to go to the next level, we've got to secure all the anchors. According to the lore, I remember this part from my last playthrough, but according to the lore, it's like, oh, but if you release them all, it, like, crashes the Battlespire. And I've tried it, and other people have tried it, but if you actually, like, remove all the anchors to try to crash the Battlespire, it doesn't do anything. Like, there's not even, like, it's not even, like, a game over screen, just nothing. So, yeah, so there's the anchor. Okay, so you oh, I was just about to say, oh, you can't actually read this this message. Like you just click the button, but apparently you can read the message. All right, so another one of the 5 anchors, Battlespire. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I don't think it's locked. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to actually set the anchor. All right. Oh boy. I remember this room. I remember exactly how it's solved, but the janky controls have killed me in this room many a times. So okay, so yeah, you press the button, raise the platform, and then there's a button over there if you can see it, where... So part of the trick is not to get don't get so comfortable that you try to actually jump between gaps. Because that's like guaranteed to have you end up like either falling short or like hitting the roof or something. Oh, actually, okay, so wow, I just did that by reflex, and so so this is a contradiction of what I said before, but you can just hit like your interact key, like the same one that you use to talk to people, to open up the inventory as well. I get, so yeah, you can either open up your inventory or just interact, I guess. Okay, bud. Okay, I believe that cog is important. Okay. Okay, we'll put it in there. Oh, that's pretty sick looking. Big old spikes. So wait, what was this? Oh, an iron pauldron. Great, you know. Oh, actually, well, it's an iron pauldron, but its AC is higher than the one I just got rid of. Okay. You do you, game. I won't question it. Oh, okay, so all right, I'm just gonna get rid of all the. I don't even know why I picked them up, but I'm gonna get rid of all just the like shirts. Okay, and another thing. So, if the glitch where with like the infinite with like the swimming buffing enchantment. Oh, hold on. Actually, wait just a sec. I'm just gonna reset my phone because I think my phone bugged out. So I may have missed a whole bunch of chat stuff. Oh, actually, resetting got rid of everything. Fantastic. Okay then. All right. Well, I'm not. I'm not gonna assume that anything important was said in the meantime. So yeah, if if we can't max our stats using the swimming enchantment glitch, then we're gonna need every weapon we can get our hands on, because there's only like one method of repairing weapons, and it's a finite source. So we're gonna potentially like have to like if we're gonna have to actually get as much of like if we're gonna try to actually max out our stats, we may need to like have like all of the weapons and use all of their durability in order to get to like the max stat or whatever. So that's something that like in the 100% run, we depending on what glitches actually work or not is something we may have to actually consider, is like purposely using like every last like drop of durability of all the weapons just to get them to max. Right. Okay, so all right. I'm gonna start leaving stuff behind then, just because we're running out of inventory space. I'm gonna take as many of the weapons as I can. I'm gonna drop whatever extra armor I have, because there are no armor skills in this game. There's just like it's just weapons. There's a dodge skill, but it doesn't depend on the it doesn't depend on the stat. Like there's a dodge skill, but it doesn't depend on what armor you're wearing. So if we had to grind that, it wouldn't be like we don't actually need the armor. We may in the 100% run actually end up needing all the weapons. So okay, so it's not really that important that I have all the weapons. It's more so that I wanted to sort of test out like just how many weapons we could pick up if we tried to pick up everything, and apparently we did just run out of space. So okay, but that was more so just a test, I guess, of just how much I can actually carry. All right. Wait, there's one trying to speak to me? Is it that guy or is there another one? I think it might have been that guy. Oh, he wants to talk now.
Ooh, mean mankin. Scamp afraid. Drop weapon so Scamp feels safe.
Wait, that actually made him feel safe. I thought that was just a bullshit bluff to get me to drop my weapon. He was gonna attack again. Yeah, I'm out of inventory space, right? Yeah, actually, I'll... Wait, how much weight is that? Okay, that's a lot of weight. Okay, I won't take it. But... Yeah, I think this is definitely an interesting game for us to 100% because it's so different from all the others. Like because in some ways Redguard is like less weird because it's just like okay, like it's an adventure game with all these like mixed into like an RPG series. But this one is like the mechanics of an actual Elder Scrolls game mixed into this like just this like one like dungeon run. Like it's just a very interesting like part of like Elder Scrolls history. Actually, maybe it's worth going over real quick what the skills are in this game, because I don't think I ever actually went over that. It's a lot of the stuff that you'd expect, but so there's a bunch of like melee weapon skills. So there's like hand-to-hand, axe, blunt weapon, like short blade, like there's like 6 I think different weapon skills. There's but aside from the weapon skills in combat, there's critical strike, which is like how likely you are to do like a critical hit, to do extra damage. There's dodge to dodge stuff and not take damage. There's backstab, so like you do extra. Like I think you have like a percentage chance to do extra backstab damage or something like that. So there's that, and it's not. And I'm pretty sure it's not actually a sneak attack. It's literally like a stab to the back. So if someone runs away, that counts as well, I think. And then there's a bunch of different spell schools, which is pretty wild. Seeing how this is like, there's only something like 20 something spells, and there's I think like at least 6 different spell schools, which is like the most like it's got more spell schools than like Skyrim does, but it's got like, you know, like 20% of like the base game spells. Like it's a bit excessive. To be fair, like to be honest, there is a spell school that has a single spell in it. The illusion spell school only has invisibility. Missile elevate. Oh yeah. So the missile skill is just like that's like the archery skill. The reason it's called missile is because there's also javelins. Uh, so that's why it's called missile, because it's like in Morrowind they got around it by calling it marksman or marksmanship. Uh, yeah, but that's because unlike the later games where you could call it archery, it's not strictly limited to like bows in this game. There might even be crossbows, but I mean that could still be pretty obviously count. But yeah, that's all right. Let's just take a look at the map. Yeah. So yeah, we've seen like a decent chunk of this map so far. So like we're making good progress. Like I don't know how long. Like, oh wow, I almost just like took a short walk off this ledge. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably save it. Oh wow, yeah, it's been a while. Anyways, that scamp probably would have talked to me, but so often it's a complete waste of time. So I don't even bother like speaking to scamps like most of the time. Okay, actually, so see this the sigil amulet dote sigil. So that's like the common sigil type, and then there's the dote sigil of entry, and it looks exactly the same, but like I'm pretty sure these act kind of like keys to certain areas. So cool. I'll find. Oh, actually, oh wow, oh that guy snuck up on me. Yeah, you can get snuck up on pretty easy just because the field of view is so small. Like this is like this is like a 30-degree angle of field of view. Like it's like unless you're looking around pretty judiciously, like think people are just gonna sneak up on you. Well, what? I don't know if you guys saw that, but like my. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, I wonder, did I pick up a bunch of extra sacks? Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, see that? I'm pretty sure. And the only question is, did that use up my sigil of entry? Actually, I should just go to the bottom. Oh, wait, what the hell? Okay, so I do still have the sigil of entry. So okay, so it's not a one-time use thing. Or at least I don't think it is. So yeah, I needed that to cross that threshold, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Alright, and see, this isn't even a big jump, but it's just like a stupid easy jump over like an infinite pit of death. Like, yeah, like. Okay, so Iron Greaves AC2. Okay, so they're the same. They're just better condition. reason to take the bow. Actually, wait. What's this bow? It's an iron short bow. It's a steel long bow. Awesome. Do I have a... Actually, this is a silver longbow. Okay, hold on. Wait, where the... Oh, I think that went to the top level, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah, one thing that it's got... I haven't been using it because I've mostly just been going around punching people. But there is some way... Switch weapon F. Okay. By the way, that's probably not the default, but... Wait, what the hell is going on? Oh! Okay, yeah, there we go. You see that? I can... So you can have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon, and you only have to pause. You just press F. Actually, let's experiment a bit. Let's... Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... I just want to try... I've literally never used a ranged weapon before. Let's try it. Okay, so... Okay, so... Clicking doesn't do anything. Okay, no... Okay, space tries to speak to the guy. What the... How does this... What? How... I can't... Like, I see the target thing. That probably means that, hey, you can hit him. But I have no idea. Is there some kind of wing weapon special move? Okay, maybe it's a special move. I'll try H in a bit, but... Oh, actually, by the way, there is something that's actually a bit interesting about this game. So, on, like, a land connection, you can actually do, like, capture the flag, like, versus type stuff in, like, an Elder Scrolls game or some, like, in, like, deathmatch and stuff. Like, I don't know why you do that, but it's actually, but it is supported. I don't know if you can even get to work on, like, the re-release versions of it, but it's, like, it is a pretty wacky thing. I only thought of it because of I saw, like, the chat command as one of the keys. I'm not even gonna try to figure out how. I'll look that up later. But yeah, I'm literally too dumb to figure out how to fire a bow in this game. Okay, wait, what's this? Okay, that's an iron helmet. That's an iron helmet. All right, but it's a better one. Okay, that's just a cape. Actually, I guess I'll show off the cape. There, that's the cape. But it costs weight, so I'm not gonna take it. In fact, I should probably, especially now that I have armor, like I'm just gonna get rid of the shirt because it's just an extra 3 weight that's just taking up space. I'm gonna keep the pants for, like, TOS reasons. But yeah, like, optimally, it's probably actually like there's actually no reason to have like normal clothes. All right. Wait, was there? Did I get all the stuff in here? Yes. Okay, so I came from over here. Oh, by the way, the audio balance in this game is whacked. I was screwing around trying to get the audio to be like at a reasonable level in this game, and so first of all, these bars are like worthless. Like they're super inaccurate, and like the moment you load a save, it just reverts to like maximum. I'm pretty sure. Like so, like that's worthless for actually trying to get the audio balance good. I actually have the audio balance of this, so like I've got like my speakers set to like I've got like the on the computer like the on my audio from my speakers set to like 50 out of 100. I've got the audio for Battlespire on 3 out of 100. Like it's purposely like like only like 6% the like as loud as everything else that should be at that level to get at this level of balance. Like it is so loud. Like I recorded myself and I couldn't tell. Like I listened to the to like myself back and I literally couldn't hear myself when it was just at like the normal volume. Like I couldn't even tell I was talking behind the background music. Like it. Okay, so AC3, AC. Okay, so I'll take it. Okay, so I gotta take that off. Take it. Uh, take it. Steel pauldron AC1, iron pauldron AC3. Okay, cool. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty sucky. So I got it. Yeah, I think I got it, but that sucks. Okay, actually, I'm pretty sure this guy actually has like something to say.
Gods and garters, another mortal here wandering around unsupervised on my watch. And why do you suppose my nimble-witted minions have neglected to batter, humble, and restrain you?
I'm gonna try. Uh, actually, well, I'm not even sure which one of these is like the response for trying to get. So if I'll call him my lord just to stroke his ego.
Indeed. Even as a mere animal, you tower above them in intellect, in much the same regard as we exceed your wits, I expect. I am Dremora Rathine. At this stage, humble groveling is customary, accompanied by a handsome gift, or alternatively, a lingering death may be your object. I doubt that you can give me what I would really like, fleshling. However, I'll settle for the head of one Vatasha Trinell. Bring it, and we might find a position for you here. There are many new vacancies here on Battlespire as a result of the recent unpleasantnesses, and I'll put a word in for you with your lord. Now go. As you can see, I'm inordinately busy.
Okay, so that's a shirt of Majika restoration. I think. I can't carry any more stuff. Okay, so let's get rid of the javelin. Oh, what? Oh, Okay. Yeah, if you get like on a weird slant, like the physics just goes like haywire and just will send you like flying sideways. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, the not a lot going on right now. So, all right, let's just take a look at the map to see what's. All right. Yeah, let's keep going. We'll keep going counterclockwise or clockwise. I mean. So we've been at this for like a bit over an hour and a half so far. And here, let's just take a quick look at the map. So we've done like there's like in the bottom left there's a decent amount of stuff we didn't do yet. Like I think I like doubled back earlier than I could to like get everything. Because this area is pretty big, and then there's this area over here, which I think we're actually gonna only be able to go down a certain amount and then get like turned back. But this area isn't that big, so like we're like, if we keep up the same pace, like it might be like 3 hours for us to like in total. So like it's like another hour and a half ish, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to estimate here. Because I know I saw PRC asked this. Okay, cool. Scroll of spell. Actually, wait. That might actually be worthless to us. Like I think I'm already have like a constant effect of the spell scroll of like the scroll of spell absorption. Oh, sweet. Actually, okay, cool. So that's interesting. It's on a scroll. I actually forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, the scrolls aren't like scrolls in the later games where they're like a single cast that doesn't cost magicka. It's like the spell books in Skyrim or that like Oblivion like DLC thing or like plugin or whatever it is. I've never used it, but all right. So that's another anchor. I think we've done like 3 anchors out of the 5, and something makes me think that one of these is actually a door. Nope. Just okay, there's 2 of them. I kind of want to save. I mean, I'm probably fine, but like 2 bad hits could put me under. Ha! He just zapped him. There's a ton of friendly fire in this game, like on their end. You'll pretty regularly see like a guy just get like one Dremora take out another with like just like a with a fireball. Like it's like that's more the rule than the exception. Okay, so I think that's worse than what I've got. Pretty sure that's worse than what I've got. And I think that's better than the not boots that I have. Right. Okay, so I think the star gallery is like I can't access it unless all the anchors are in place. I think it's like, oh, like it's, the place is like unstable without like all the anchors, so you can't like it. It's like going on an elevator when there's a fire, I guess. All right. So auto map. So okay, so that path is like done. So really, there's only like there. So there's like that Dremora guy that I sort of took a quest from, and there's a and there's like this big area over here, like that. Like this area over here is like an enormous room, with like with something in it, but I vaguely recall that. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if there's anything actually important. Trust no one. Is there? Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna try this approach. Oh yeah, that's right. I might have just. Well, time to see if I can take the fall damage. Here we go. I think that's 4. Okay, I'm not gonna take that dagger. Iron longbow of arcane sight. Wow. I'll take that because it's enchanted. I'll drop this longsword, I guess. Actually, I'll keep the staff even though it's unenchanted, and I'll drop all the other weapons. Alright, yeah, I'm just trying to think of something, interesting to say. Dead air. Uh... But yeah, I can imagine, especially if you're like avoiding combats and stuff, and like not picking like anything up unless it's necessary, you could blast through this like stuff pretty quickly. Like especially because there hasn't been a like aside from having to pick up a sigil of entry, which may have a reliable way of getting it. Aside from that, I interesting. So oh, actually, wait a minute. I have. I'll drop the staff. So that now I'm only carrying the enchanted stuff. Yeah, well. Okay. Um. Potion of confusion. It couldn't be any worse, could it? I think I got its effect already. It didn't. There must be some potent stuff. Wait a minute. This feels like something that I dropped. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, okay. So I think here's a second. I just want to see which room for sure that is. I think I may have cleared it, but I also might have skipped like. Okay, yeah. I definitely skipped like the middle portion. And like potentially others. Okay, no, I did go through there.
Mankin, drop weapon now! Mankin got boss! Danger! Danger! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yeah, and I also imagine that these like go ethereal like sigils can also help with us just going fast. I kind of run out of things to say at this stage. I had a lot of like important information to say, and now I'm kind of out of important things. So guess we'll see. I'm cut out for this after all. All right. All right. Okay. You know what? I've got enough of these sigils. If we're gonna run it into a point where there's not enough of them, like I've like it's taking up like most of my inventory at this stage. Actually, I guess I can show you what it's like to like equip one. So let's do that. I think it's this other. So you get this thing in the top left. I thought there was a visual effect like overlaid, but I guess not. I think there's a switch somewhere close by. Because I know for a fact that that's... It both looks like something, and I vaguely recall this being something you can open. Wait, where does this go? Oh, that's... I mean, I guess I'll come back. Maybe the button's somewhere else, but if it doesn't open, then I'll just I'll just search that area again. Okay, this is just the anchor room, right? And there's nothing else here. All right, so I must have skipped something over here on the left path. But I'm positive there's... Wait a minute. It looks like there's a path the anchor room. Maybe there's like an invisible wall or something. Okay, that really doesn't look like it. Alright. No, shout out to Droogies, I guess. Wow, is there... Uh-oh. I might be at that, like, where the hell do I go stage. Where... Yeah, to be honest, you know, especially where it might take me a moment just to find out how to get to the next spot. But there's really not a whole lot left. There's like... Yeah, there's like... a, Oh, actually, wait a minute, hold on. I can go back to that place I ran away from. That could be... I don't know if that leads anywhere. There might be a teleporter, or there might just have been a bunch of loot up there. But there was that place I ran away from, like, ages back. Because other than that, I'm not entirely sure where I need to go, I guess. Yeah, I may have to start looking stuff up, but depending on if this leads anywhere. Okay, it definitely doesn't, but I'm just gonna finish these guys off. In case they've got something, like, good on them, I guess. Okay, I see that you've got a comment, but I'm just gonna take out these guys first. That's part of... Yeah, okay, so... Alright, cool. That's part of the fun, though, since your next run-through is, like, 400 times faster when you've gotten partially committed to memory. Yeah, like, that's... And this is definitely... And for as slow as you think I'm going right now, and I am, like, this is going way faster than, like, my, the Iron War Axe of Healing. Damn. I don't think I've got the Iron Longsword of Mage Pain. Damn. Those all sound really cool. But I think I'll just not take it, because I'm not even... I don't even use weapons right now. The only thing I'm looking out for is that, like, pauldron. Like, the pauldron of, you know, of, like, Swift Swim or whatever it's called. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start dropping sigils to make room for potions. I'm just gonna do the lightning. I'm pretty sure I already looked through this stuff, but I'm gonna try again. Let's miss something. Okay, and then this is the all the enchanted stuff that I dropped. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess I think that was like a dead end. Like, I'm pretty, like, that looked like a dead end. Alright, let's go. Dude, these enchanted items have awesome names, though. The Iron Gauntlet of Profane Vitality. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know what I like more. Having magic items that are explained to me, but they have really terrible names. When they're just a mundane effect, like, oh, it's the Iron Sword of Frost. It's like, oh, the Iron Gauntlet of Profane Vitality. Like, they just don't make them like that anymore, I guess. All right, let's say I could go for some Profane Vitality. Watch it be like cursed, and I just, like, instantly take a ton of damage. Okay, right, I'm just gonna cast some healing. Wait, whoa, what? I think I think I do have some kind of crazy combo spell going right here, like this, which is why it takes, like, a bunch to cast sometimes. Like, but it's the heal spell. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out. So, okay then. Like, it's so wild that this doesn't, like, reset to the default, because I have no idea what the default is. Like, okay, like, I kind of feel like this, like, this spell system is probably like pretty wild in what it lets you do by just mixing and matching this stuff, because it's just like, just because the fact that you just like modify this stuff, it doesn't tell you what any of it does, and it's just like, oh yeah, like, you know, it's like. Actually, wait, hold on. Just a sec. So actually, so that's the thing. So there are little like help buttons they can push. I want to see if there's anything here. So this is the spell book. Pause cursor. Left scroll list spells and spell point costs. Blue highlight. So select spell, change select. It's on a hotkey. Press F1 to F8 on the right. Note the hotkey as it is entered. Use hotkeys to quick cast spells during gameplay. Oh sweet. All like set. I'll set healed at like F1. That sounds nice. Icon button. So I custom icon to show when the selected spell is active. Optional feature. Like again, like just crazy stuff. Okay, so delivery button. Define selected spell to effect. 1. The user only. 2. Touch target. 3. One creature at range. 4. Area around the caster. Or 5. Area at range. Then the detonation button. Define select the spell to detonate on contact with 1. Any surface. 2. Any organic surface. 3. Any creature. I love how there's separate like detonation modes for surfaces and organic surfaces. And organic surfaces isn't just a alter like a like diajac name for like creatures, because it's got creatures as a separate thing, which means like, you know, grass like is like an organic surface or something like that. Like okay, damage type button. Define a spell's elemental nature: fire, frost, shock, poison, or magicka. Cost, duration, and magnitude display shows the current values for the spell. There's only a reference. You cannot change these values. Okay, so yeah, so okay, so this is just the elemental thing. So I guess it's probably magic that I want. Okay, that's probably on touch. That's self, I guess. Okay, and that's just the spell icon. And I can press F1 to make it a hotkey. Sweet. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this just takes us back to the old base. Wait, am I at max spell points? Barely not. I'll wait for the next crystal to show up. So yeah, that's actually cool. So the like it's kind of wild though that like the cure spell could get turned into like a fire, like basically a fireball, by messing around with the effects. Like that's like that's potentially interesting. I get the because there's like a cause wounds spell. Like there's only one like offensive like destruction spell. It's like cause wounds, and there's like cause wounds over time. And apparently you just apply an element to the cause wound spell, which is pretty interesting. That's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it said these things respawn. How long does it take for these to respawn? Maybe I'll take the other one if it's okay. There, it finally came back. All right. Anyways, I gotta say that's one thing that definitely before this casual run is out, I kind of just want to finish this level at this point. Slash get that like pauldron of swimming. But yeah, that's something that I definitely want to check, like actually figure out, like how the different like messing with the spells, like actually consistently understand what it all does. Okay, okay, so there's the Alright, so there's like two potential things. So first of all, there's like that room with like the big central thing that I didn't get into, and there's potentially a switch in that room. Aside from that, I think there might be, like, I think that's what this is demonstrating. Like, I think there might be some kind of way to drop from like from this room to this room. Maybe, like, I don't know. Like, excuse me. I'll see. I'll go into that room and see what I can find there. Wait, what? Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, right, I just want to go to the main area. Literally, all I had to do was stick to a wall to get out, and I couldn't do it. Alright, okay, so, second on the left. Oh, yeah, we're... Oh, well, I tried to... I thought I might have been able to jump out, so, but... Oh... You win some, you lose some. Good thing I saved. Yeah, and by the way, like, that's definitely something that you gotta get good at, is know when you're actually, like, you know, sometimes you play even though you know you're gonna die. To save time in a speedrun, you gotta know when to call quits, because you could potentially save a bunch of time that way. I see. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's these stairs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been down here yet. I've heard the battle mages... I heard that one of the battle mages is still active. Clarentavius, I think. I haven't seen him, but then I haven't had time to look for any secret doors or anything. They wanted him because of some machine or other that's broken. Oh, and Mentat seems to be the only one who's left in charge. If you're interested, stay close. You might need me. Okay. What's in the chest? Okay, more arrows. Oh, but there's elven arrows, and I've just got steel. Excuse me. Actually, here, I want to try something. Let's put summon monster on F2. Let's summon a monster. I summoned a scamp. A spell scroll of cause damage. Oh, I think he disappeared. But yeah, the way summon monster works is I love platforming sections in old PC games. They're not designed for them at all. I don't know why. What's funny is how many of them there are. There's another RPG called Ultima, and I think Ultima 8 was like, on top of it being legendarily bad for other reasons, like it had these just really obtuse jumping puzzles to where it literally it was so bad that before the days when patching was common, they sold a floppy disk patch that changed the jumping mechanics from the ones that they originally started with, from one that just lets your player jump to any location that they click on within like a certain range. Because because they released the game and people complained that the jumping was just too difficult. Uh and it was like bugged and all that stuff, and they just like they basically took it out, even though that like obviously like there was so much jumping in it that like it was obviously like built around it, and they just like cut out like something that like they put a lot of effort into. Okay, that's another entry one. I'll just give up one of those sigils for an entry. Whoa! There's actually a lot of these guys. Okay, just say 90s game devs, Super Mario Bros. Had platforms. I guess we need it in this game too. Yeah. Oh, hey, I forgot to check out Ultima, by the way. Ultima 8 actually kind of sucks. The the series is kind of like the series was apparently pretty good. If you want to see like the entire like a retrospective of the entire thing, uh the spooning experiment, he doesn't post stuff anymore, but the spooning experiment has an entire retrospective on it. It's really good. Especially like the early ones, like he could, because it's a series that he clearly loves, but also the series, especially the early entries, are just like completely on crack. Like it's yeah, it's but like the later in the series, like it starts to be like terrible, and he like, because he loved the old games, he gets like like noticeably quite mad at like at how much they managed to screw it up. Dead air. Oh, that's with the light on. I'm pretty sure they're like you can press L to like pull out a lantern. Like, oh no, I already had the lantern. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, somebody's not happy. I think it's just one of those like Dramora type dudes just that try to shoot a lightning spell off at me. Alright. Last, the Battlespire appears to have fallen into the hands of evil. There are many attempts in the past have failed until now. Dagon seems to have new minions. Aside this time, these new horrors are not all too powerful. These new horrors are not at all too powerful beyond our magics and weaponry, but their numbers are feverishly great. We grow low on supplies and soldiers for this holdout. I fear the worst. I have been presented with a few remaining battle mages. My last hope. I have presented the last few remaining battle mages my last hope plan. I will fight my way to the bowels of the Battlespire, where I will mount Dragon Popper, my dragon companion. From his lair, we will take the flight. Since the Weird Gate has been taken, teleportation is not possible. Only Popper can make such a journey to the Imperial Palace. There we will report the evil infection and return with a regimental force of rescue. May the powers be with me. It is as I feared. A carcass is all I have come to find. They have sealed the main gate so Popper could not escape. I am not sorrowful, though, for I will be eternally reunited with Dragon Popper. Hope for the living is lost. My name is Samara Starlover. Tell my sister I am dead, and if all the seas were ink, I could not write about how I shall miss her. I wouldn't worry about dead air too much. The ambience of Bethesda games is cozy between commentary. Yeah, I know. I just figured that like oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, I wasn't that worried. I just more I more enjoyed poking fun at myself. Also, PRC references for those who watched, but potentially any of them, but possibly only like the V2. All I remember is that there was one guy in the crew that was always like, somebody would talk for like stop talking for like 2 seconds, he'd be like, dead air. Oh shoot. I thought there was gonna. Okay, well, actually, there's a whole section I haven't been to yet, I guess. So, time to go back. Okay, so there's this ramp that I haven't been on yet. How's the playthrough going? It's going pretty good. So so it's broken up into like 6 or 7 levels or something. We're pretty near close to the end, except like basically we've done most of the content. Is more of like kind of looking for like switches to get into certain areas. It's going pretty well. I'd say like we're having a pretty easy time of it. Having a fun time of it. Yeah, things going pretty good. Yeah, we were pretty quick, and yeah, we were pretty quick to call it dead air in V2. Yeah, lol. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was certainly something. For those of you that missed it, wish you were there. Check out the those that don't know what we're talking about. Uh, PRCLive did a 100% run through of Oblivion, and we're talking about what happened in the V2 version. But yeah, they've done 3 run throughs so far, with a 4th run through happening sometime in the future. Yeah, by the way, if anyone, if you're already a member of the PRC community and you're like, yeah, idiot, I know that, I'm just terrible with names, unless you're like, I only know like, only know like Miha, Yeti, and like Valorant. Like those are the only ones I actually like remember their names. So apologies if you're already know the deep lore and I'm trying to like explain it to you and you're like, yeah, no, I've been here longer than you have. Like, shut up. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I kind of thought that there was actually going to be something here. So all we got was that, tearful note, I think. And I think we got like a second like entry sigil if we didn't already have one. But yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, unless this has something in it. Oh yes, it does. Another cog, which might be important. Oh yes, yes, I remember now. I'm pretty sure these cogs definitely are important. There's a place where we can place these, I think. Huh. Okay, yeah, okay. I think once I get out of here, I might have to start looking stuff up, because I think at this stage, we might be officially, like, officially out of, like, obvious stuff to do. So the only hint that we have is the cogs can probably go somewhere, and there might be a switch in the same room as that, like, octagon that opens the octagon up. So is this the cog room? I don't think it is. All right, I'll look. I'll take one last look in the octagon room for a switch, and if I don't find it, I'm gonna go to the UESP and try to figure out where I put the cogs. Yeah, because I know, or even if there's like a platform I can get to like jump into there. Or wait, what's my jump like? Yeah, not quite enough. Wait, wait, is the jump spell one of the things I have? Watch that be how I get in there, is that I just cast jump. Oh no, I don't have jump, I have slow fall. Oh no, I have jump. Okay, no, that didn't. Yeah, there's no noticeable difference. Okay. Time to I think it's potentially. Oh, what's this? I think it's like UESP time for me to. because I think I'm out of. Wow, I missed all these potions. Wait, hold on. If I miss all these potions, there might be a switch in one of these. Oh, uh, actually, you know what? Can't interact with this this ladder. Okay, I think I dumped a bunch of stuff in here a while back. All right, yeah, it's looking like it's time to break down and look up. Wow, it's been ages since I okay, okay, so EST Battlespire, okay, quests. Okay, anyways, by the way, there's 7 levels. Oh shit. There's 5. We need 5 cogs. Okay, that's bad because I'm pretty sure we've only got 2. Oh, well, wait a minute. It's okay. Kill him at. Okay, so. Anyways, there's gonna be a lot of dead air as I just look at as I just look at the UESP, trying to figure out where we went wrong. Okay, so that guy that Dermora that sweet talked, he's got a cog, but that wasn't even what I was looking for necessarily. Okay, this room contains a large enclosed stone circle. After a little searching, you'll discover another skull button which lowers a lift. Ride it up to find another and a bird's eye view of the mysterious enclosure. Press the button and watch the walls slide open, then head back down. Inside the circle, you will find the Dremora Lord Metats, along with Hermai. You attempt to converse with him, but nearly every option is a fight. Once he's dead, you can get the magic pauldron symbol in the center of the floors and tell. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so there's apparently just a button in here. That was a skull button, which I didn't find, which is possibly the worst news we could have gotten, because it just means that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the worst news we could have gotten. That news that where the news is still like all right, cool. I gotta. Actually, you know what? I'll be partial screen for this. Why not? Can you guys see? I guess. All right. Well, anyways. there's a skull button somewhere here. And because this game isn't played too much, like, there isn't like a... They don't have like a hey idiot, it's like right here. In fact, I might even take as soon as I find this button, I might take a screenshot that's like, it's at exactly this map location. Because this is absurd. I've already checked this area. Actually, so... Okay, so there's a button up there. So actually, you know what? Hold on. If it's up there, that probably means that there's like an elevator. I'm good. That was definitely one of my smarter moments, and that just goes to show you how low the bar is, I guess. All right. Hello? Awesome. All right, let's try to talk to this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually save it and. Okay, yeah, Oh wait, I think I just saved it, but I'm just going to exit. There's a full screen button, but it doesn't actually involve full screen on my end, so I just gotta exit, and I think I've just gotta do a clean exit to get it back to full screen, unfortunately. Yeah, the dock mode is gonna be pretty unfortunate in this one, because I either gotta get a second monitor, or I've got to or I gotta figure out something to restore the full screen, because or I've got to get used to only playing with a small screen. Okay, let's just talk to this guy. I want.
What are you doing here, mortal? Explain yourself. Are you the Vitasha Trinell? So, what are you? I don't see your badge of service. Are you one of the battle mages? Then you are a fool, and shall die like one.
Okay, wow, this guy's no joke. Okay, there we go. You got off the teleporter. There we go. Alright, there you go. Alright, I want to see if this is the one, so... what's my swimming skill at? I think that's it. Hold on a second. Let's take that off. Yep. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is potentially the key to our victory. So all I gotta do is, I think that there's a character that can ask for this, and all we have to do is not give it to them. Because even if we decide that giving it to them is part of 100%, I still want to verify if this glitch works. Because we might be able to potentially do it to some random drop or some later drop or something, even if this one isn't the one. But yeah, this is the pauldron that gives us the extra swimming stat. All right, and of course, dead air. All right, time to check out this teleporter. All right, yeah. So there's 4 different rooms that we've got to clear that potentially have interesting stuff in them. Wow, that guy didn't last very long. Short steel sword of sanguine red wisdom. Like, see that? Like, that's like they gotta, get, like, Bethesda's got up their game when it comes to gaming stuff, because like, I don't even know what it does, but it sounds cool. Like, Iron Greave of Sanguine Fleetness. I mean, I guess that increases my, like, movement speed or something? Screw it, I'll try it. Wait, I don't think there's an athletics skill. I wonder if it's... Okay, my speed was 50 and it's not being buffed. At least not that I can tell. But I'll also take it because it's enchanted. Oh, shoot, there's some boots. Hey, no, that's just iron boots. And look how tall these boots are. Like, I mean, like, like, I can't tell exactly how tall my character is, but, like, my chin is at this, like, at this post. And it's like, these boots are like they'd have to at least go up to my, like, up to my hips. Like, like to make this, like they have to be like hip waders to... Alright. Okay, so wait, did I already do straight ahead, or... Okay, this one's new, because the other one didn't have the arrows, I don't think. Alright, so there's... Oh, sorry. Just as is necessary for the state to prepare arms and to provide abundant stores of victuals for the soldiers who are to fight for it, so it is fitting that the imperial servants to fortify themselves against the assaults of pagans and heretics with a multitude of sound writings, so all know Amalham speaks. Okay, so this is just some like religious text, which I don't necessarily feel like going through. Okay, gotcha. Oh, what is this? Is this maybe a... Okay, no, this is just a pillar. At first I thought it might have been another anchor somehow. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Let's take it. Gauntlets of Sanguine Healing? Oh, but, you know, how can that compare to the Gauntlets of Profane Vitality? Iron Curse of Assured Leaping. Why not? I could use some of that, I guess. Okay, Silver Longbow. Which is at mint condition because I don't know how to fire this stupid thing. Dead air. Okay, so wait, I think I went right. Him. Wait. As the ox turns to oh, it's probably in that stupid religious text I ignored. Alright, so yeah, there's a... Alright, so what, as the ox turns for plowing, it said? As the ox turns in plowing. Wait, the pants of assured stalking. That's way better than the pants I'm wearing. Oh, what the... I just want to check this place again, because maybe I didn't already look at it. Okay, no, I think we're done. Okay, so it wasn't the left one. Maybe it was forward. Okay, so as the ox turns for plowing... Okay, no, that... Was that the same text? Was it definitely the one about... Okay, yeah, that was definitely the... Okay, then if it's not there, then I have no clue. Then it must be... That must be something we can find elsewhere. Okay, I'm gonna... The only other lead I have right now, I'll come back here. I'll come back here and try looking it up if I can't. But I'll tug on the only other lead I have, and that is that I think I'm gonna go talk to / fight that other Dremora guy that in the north. All right, so anyways, it's only okay. So it's about 8 o'clock. There's a chance that like we're probably gonna go a bit over, but that's looking like 3 hours for this first floor, which is certainly faster than I thought it was gonna be, because I kind of just assumed that if this was gonna be a complete slog, especially with me like trying to read comments and such. But yeah, it's going. Certainly to me, this is going faster than my first playthrough. Even though I'm stumbling blind, I've at least stumbled blindly through this place before. Okay, so yeah, actually, I guess as long as there's nothing to talk about, there's I'll talk about how cool the like the class creator is in this game. So the class creator in this game is like pretty in depth. Like it's probably the best. Like it and Daggerfall probably have like some of the better ones. Like just in terms of like the depth of them. This one I like better than Daggerfall's, because there's a lot of really goofy exploits in the Daggerfall one, such as the fact that like you can take like forbidden materials, but you could like forbid yourself from using like iron weapons. Like, and it's just like, okay, you know, and that's worth so many points. Like, and it's just like, okay, if I forbid myself from using iron weapons, like, what is that really doing for myself? Whereas in this game, you have to like, if you're canceling something, you start from the highest. So it's like Daedric, like Orcish, and you keep going down, like, and you take everything from the highest point onward. All right, so let's talk to this guy.
You again. How tiresome. I assume you bring me news of Trinell.
You know what? I'm just gonna kill him. Oh, what? Okay, well, apparently he's just gonna kill me. But anyways, I think there is a way to like to like tell him like, hey, I found like whoever, but he's got a cog on him, and I was gonna have to kill. I turned out I was gonna have to kill him anyways, so I have no problem just taking him out now. Uh-oh. Here, I'm just gonna try and get him. Oh wow, we're kind of in a precarious spot, but this'll do, I guess. All right. Okay, so that's 3 cogs, and okay, that's just a normal sigil, and okay, that's it. All right, so that's. All right, so that's I think that's 3 cogs. Let's just get a count. So 1 cog. Okay, that's 3 cogs. Now let's make sure that there's none in the other. Oh, actually, okay, so there's... Actually, you know what? Let's get the... I'm gonna get all the cogs and put them just in my main inventory. Oh, wow, that's... Okay, going to just move you over here, then move you back. Alright, so I've got 4 cogs, so that's a lot better than I thought. I thought I only had... I thought I only had 3 of them, but I'm only missing 1, apparently. Okay, so... That's good, then. So... The only thing left is to get through that door, but I have no idea what that word is, so I'm probably just gonna look it up. Unless somebody else has figured it out. But if no one posts it, but if no one has figured out what the deal is by the time I get there, I'm looking it up. You know what? Screw it. Let's just take out these guys. just in case some for some reason, just because they were near the beginning, there's a chance they have something stupid on them. So I'm gonna take them out. Well, I mean, the tunics of Cell Force. What kind of tunic do I have? Shirt of Magic Restores. Okay, I'll keep the one I've got. But wow, this stuff would have been nice, I guess, from the to have had in the beginning. I imagine it just randomly generated though, so it was just luck. But all right, cool. So aside from the dead air, yeah. So I'm just heading over to that spot, and I'll look up the. Yeah. Wait. Okay, right. Over here. Alright, well, guess it's time to look stuff up and also just check out the stream in my browser just to make sure that I haven't missed like a billion messages because my phone for some reason isn't tracking it, so just get a save down and we'll okay, yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. Alright, but okay, well, at least I know for sure that's nothing that I could have come up with. So the answer to the riddle, as the ox turns its plow, is Baustrophindon, which, like, obviously that's, you know, there's something that you can find that gives the answer to the riddle, but like like that sucks. Oh, anyways, well, before I like reset my setup, I'm just gonna make sure I can enter this this code. So, and for those that for those that are wondering how it's spelled, because it will be on the test. It's Straufadon. Baustrifafon. Okay, anyways. Yeah. Alright, anyways, gonna save, and then I'm gonna... Oh yeah, right, I already tried that. Alright. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that my... Okay, apparently I've also got something that buffs jumping, stealth, and swimming, so... If we had to give up the silver pauldron, we can... Like, we could. At least based on the random stuff we rolled. So it's potentially reasonable for the 100% if like we decide that like, oh, you have to fulfill everybody's requests or something. Then I'm pretty sure there is a guy here that is gonna request this pauldron. I'm still gonna tell him to screw off just because I want to test it with this strat in particular. But yeah, so far the only essential things that we've gotten are the cogs and the sigil of entry. Oh, that's actually... That actually kind of sucks. I didn't even mean to use that. Oh well. We'll just have to wait till time's out. Oh, that doesn't last very long at all. Still though. Still useful. Okay, go ahead up, but thanks for the stream. Good luck with everything. Alright, awesome, man. See ya. Hey, assuming that you're still here, of course. Alright. Great having you. Alright. Cool. Did I already read this one? These students and scholars attend graduation. Alright. Oh, shoot. So, okay, so we should have everything we need. I think past the room that like, we need the gears blocking, I think there's a guy that we can talk to, and he's the guy that wants the pauldron. I'll go tell him to punch sand when I get there, just because I'd prefer to test it with precisely the one that the person mentioned, in case there's you know. I'll make a backup save before I talk to him, and then I'll make another backup save just before I exit the floor, just in case something goes wrong, or we want to test the. Alright. Anyways, this is the room we need to get to, but there might be a guy in here. If there is, I'll talk to him, but otherwise we're basically at the end. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no, hold on. Oh shit, that wasn't... Okay, actually, hold on a sec. Let's... Alright, so that was level 2. I'm gonna load it, because I wanted to at least... I guess I'll search the rest of this area. So also, I want to get a save going. Yeah, there's like something down there. I think I even skipped some stuff. But okay, let's just do some new save. Okay. Save. Okay, so end of level 1. Alright, so the theory goes that we can lower our swimming stat. Oh, wow. We actually can. And it gives us big negative numbers. Alright, so for anyone that's still around here, you have just entered the zone of absolutely no fun at all, where I will continually right-click this until the number rolls over. So, it's a shame PRC isn't here, just because he knows all about clicking things for quickly for long periods of time. So, if anyone has questions or comments, I guess now's the time. I'm not really gonna be looking. There's not a whole lot for me to do. I'm not gonna be looking terribly closely at what's going on because all we're doing is we're waiting for this number to roll over. So yeah, you've got any burning questions? So, okay, well, how do you decrease it? So, for those of you that missed it, you're not supposed to be able to decrease your skills. The problem is, well, actually, okay, that's a bad example. Okay, wow, that's anyways, so the thing is, you can't actually lower your skills. Oh, anyways, my Twitch just crashed on my phone. So if you ask a question other than that, please ask it again. Okay, so it's back now. But if you had another question, but yeah, the reason is because it bugs out when you've got like an item that enchants your skill, and when it's enchanted, somehow the math screws up. Anyways, so we are very much just like, because it's bugged out, we're just decreasing the stat until it rolls over. Hopefully, the person who found this glitch, I think they said they did this for, I can't remember how long they said they went through. Imagine how bad your character must be at something. Oh, you better believe it. Like tries to swim, swims backwards. Like no, goes under the like hits. Like, ever watch One Piece? Characters with devil fruits, like that's how bad at swimming we are. So yeah. Okay, so we're currently at actually, you know what? I'm just gonna stop for a second just so I can get the exact number because it keeps. Okay, so we're at negative 18 million. So we're potentially gonna be here for a very long time, because like if it's like a 32-bit number, I think we're at like 4.2 billion that we need to be at. Like, or like 2.1 billion if it's because it's like signed or something. So we're potentially going to be here for a long time. So if there's any other, yeah. So okay. So other interesting points. So you may think that, okay, so okay, so what? You get a bajillion points and you increase every other stat to 100. What about your swimming stat? What about what are you gonna do with that? Like, how are you gonna train your swimming stat, like, 20,000 ranks or whatever it is? Well, it turns out, supposedly, that every frame we're gonna get, our swimming stat is gonna go up by 1. So it's actually going to not take very long at all. Like, it'll take some time, but it's not gonna take an enormous amount of time, and it's not gonna take an enormous amount of effort on our part. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, any other burning questions? Anybody watch anything good lately? How about that weather? So actually, I got a question for you, Aileron. Are you like new to this, like to the like PRC 100% stuff, or have you been here a while and my memory is just horrible? Like, apologies if you've been here for ages and I'm just like, not and I'm just terribly rude. Yeah, just 1.5 years ago. I think I've technically been part of it longer, but yeah, I should have seen you around. You looked like the name looked a bit familiar, but I couldn't be sure. Yeah. All right. I just want to do a quick count. So we're 100 million, at negative 100 million. So This so if it's only like assuming that it's like 2.1 billion, this shouldn't take that long. Like it'll take a long time, but it won't take like a. It's not gonna be one of those things where we're like, oh no, like what have we bitten off? Like the good news is that by right clicking, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but so you can move something by 10. Like normally, if you left click, you increase something, you change something by 1. But if you right click, you change by 10. So it's actually like roughly like chop that 9 off on the end, and that's how many times I've clicked roughly. All right, dead air. Yeah. So it doesn't work only with swimming. In fact, it actually will work with stealth. As you can see, it's like it works with anything that's been enchanted. I think I've got jumping as well. That's also enchanted. Hold on. Yeah, I think jumping's also enchanted. The only reason that we're going with swimming is because I think that the only guaranteed enchantment that we can get is a swimming one. Like that's a guaranteed drop, and I think the other ones might be random drops. So we don't want to accidentally make that part of the strat and then have it fail somehow. If you catch what I mean. But it should work. It should work with any enchanted stat. Okay, so we're at like 200 million. So I think this is growing like, you know, like quadratically. Like we're getting like, you know, it takes like each 100,000 is like each 100 million is like less clicks than the last one. But yeah, this is gonna be a hilarious if this is all we need to do for the 100%, like if this is like it's just gonna be like a hilarious thing where it's gonna be basically potentially we're not guaranteed yet because we need to sort of come to a consensus on exactly what 100% means. But potentially all 100% means is getting your skills to 100 and beating the game. If that's what it means, then it's gonna mean that it's gonna be the 100% speedrun, except we're gonna spend like half an hour to an hour just right clicking on a single thing. And then we'll be at max stats and then 100% it. Which is gonna be quite the just quite the like the meme run. You know, in an idea where, you know, 100%ing these games is kind of a meme run in itself, this is like gonna be like legendarily like ridiculous. Like in fact, if I like learn I think the like any percent speedrun of this is like less than an hour, it's potentially gonna be the case that even if I get that good, that we it's potential that we spend more time on this screen than we do on the rest of the run combined. Well, maybe not, because there's going to be this screen. There's going to be sitting in the water, getting our swim skill back to 100, and there's going to be and then there's going to be the rest of the run. So like the normal run, the 100% speed run is almost guaranteed going to be faster than. Actually, well, maybe not guaranteed, but it's possible that the 100% speedrun is faster than the amount of time we spend on this screen alone. Which I think will be pretty hilarious. And if this is all it takes, though, I was so the idea is I'm a one-man crew. I don't have like a, or at least I probably won't be able to get an entire crew of people together like they normally do for the 100% PRC speedruns, but if the speedrun is only like if the speedrun is only like, you know, like let's just say that it's 2 hours of beating the game, like an hour of doing this, and then like an hour of like, you know, just sitting in the water to get the swim stat back. To get the swim stat to 100. Then it's like that's something that I can do in like a single segment by myself, like no problem. And even if we extend it beyond that, like it's probably possible that I can get like I think I'm good to go for like as long as like 16 hours straight. I've definitely like I never speedrun for that long, but I definitely like game for that long before. So I think that if it's 16 hours, I can do the run by myself. And if I can't do it in 16 hours, then all that's going to mean is that potentially in the middle of the run, and in fact, I might even take like a nap during the or like get something to eat like during the the swim section, or quite possibly I might see if I can get like a buddy from work to be like, hey, you know, like if you want to be part of history, like right click for like on this when we get to this section, and then that'll be your participation in the speed run. I can't imagine that I can't guarantee that I can get that. So I imagine we'll have to like, but anyways, it's most likely that I can run it in a single segment. But yeah, if it ends up being that for some reason we disallow this because it doesn't work, or you know, it could potentially turn into a run that's really long. And if that's the case, then I might have to like we might have to do just like you know, like including like me sleeping like in the recording, and just like, nope, that's part of the run. If you got a team together, you can cut off like, you know, the 5 hours I took a nap on. Yeah. The real crazy thing is that eventually I'm gonna be able to like dock mode this stuff up, like I'm some kind of real speedrunner, and yeah, it's that's gonna be pretty cool. I'll also try to see if I can get like my own like local copy of the like the website that they're using for the V4, and I'll start like I won't push it to like the main branch, but I'll create like the markup for a Battlespire run, and potentially like just so that when they eventually launch the site, we can pretty easily like add like another section that's like, you know, Battlespire, and they can just they'll already have all the markup stuff that they need. Well, anyways, thank you, Aileron, for sticking around. I can imagine that there are definitely better things to do than sit here while I do this. Thank you for the moral support. Yeah. So actually, I guess if there are any questions, I briefly talked about how much I liked the class creation system in this game, and all I mentioned was like you take like penalties and bonuses, like kind of like the traits from like New Vegas, if you played that, except it's just that like good traits give you points. Good traits cost points, bad traits give you points. I need to see the underflow I've invested now. Well, let's see. I think we're at 800 million. Okay, so I think we both need to be mentally prepared for the possibility that it doesn't underflow, because I've been thinking about this. There's a chance that because that like in the underflow, it's gonna be like hey, wait a minute, you don't have there's the possibility that this doesn't work, and I just don't want you to have your heart set on it. I'm only doing this as an exploration. I do not have my heart set on an outcome, and I think you shouldn't have your heart set on an outcome either. But I do definitely want to see this, because this is going to be a moment of history. So okay, so if it's only like 2.1 billion, then we're actually getting pretty close. We're still less than half, but it's growing it's growing quadratically. But even if it didn't, if all it takes is like 10,000 clicks, that's not very long. And we've been here for like 22 minutes. This should take under an hour. Like, this is, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, so you can take like weaknesses and like bonuses. So there's you can take like a minor weakness to a certain elements. You can take like a critical weakness to major elements. You can take an immunity to those major elements, and I think you can take so there's like weakness, like critical weakness, resistance, and immunity. There's also you can take like a healing over time and magicka over time, but it's pretty slow. You can also forbid yourself from using certain types of materials in your weapons, and you can also forbid yourself from certain classes of armor. So there's like heavy armors, medium armors, light armors, and like so you can say, like, I'm good for all armors. I'm only good for up to medium. I'm only good for up to light. I'm not good for any. So like there's a lot of flexibility. Like I was saying, it's like Daggerfalls, and Daggerfalls certainly has more stuff, but Daggerfalls is like way more exploitable, because in Daggerfall you can actually, I guess I'll say how it works here. In this one, like, you're canceling out like the same way that you cancel out like the highest class of armor. You cancel out the highest class of material for your weapons. So if you cancel out Daedric, then like Orcish, then like, I'm not gonna get all of them, but like, like Daedric, Orcish, Elvish, like silver, steel, iron, like, and then like, actually I think you have to be able to use iron. I think you can't like stop yourself from using like any weapons. But yeah. Oh, look at that! I wasn't even watching closely, and we're already at 1.2 billion. We're already halfway. Let's go. Wow, I sound like a real streamer now. Yeah, but anyways, that's yeah, and Daggerfalls is pretty cool too, because it's got more things you can customize, but it does like have exploits where you can like be like, oh, I won't use leather armor and chainmail, and they're like the two lowest classes of armor, and it's like, okay, has the game been buggy or unstable? Okay, so I only got a single okay, the physics is a bit wonky. Like, if you land on like a very steep ledge surface, you can like bounce violently off of it. Other than that, I was able to trigger a crash early on. Near the beginning of the stream, I showed some tech where in the class creation screen, you can buy you can like purchase spells, like, to be that learned at like the start of the game. If you purchase all the spells and you keep hitting the purchase button, eventually you'll keep buying like junk data spells, and eventually you'll buy one that like refunds you like 1,000,000 points. But you can't accept, because if you try to accept or cancel or do anything past that point, or potentially even past like taking any of the junk data, the game just crashes. So like there was a crash, but it was by doing like a out of bounds like array stuff. And it's just some bit of wonky physics. Other than that, it's been like completely stable. There's one unfortunate thing that's not actually with the main game itself. It's more of the like DOS box implementation. But if I alt-tab out, it's permanently locked at, like, not full screen, and I can't get it back. But that's it in terms of bugs. Like, it's been pretty stable. Like, now, granted, I have only been playing this for, like, 3.5 hours. So, I, like, even in an Oblivion run, you might not run into, like, a crash by then. But it's been pretty stable. Like, I think I haven't played this. So, basically, I got as far as we essentially just got tonight. Like, over a year ago. And I don't think I had a crash then either. But yeah. That's about it there. But yeah. Alright, so we're at 1.6 billion. Huh. Oh, by the way, this isn't nearly the worst grind I've ever done before. Now I'm not even a person that grinds out stuff, but there was a point where me and my friends used to play a game called No Man's Sky, and there was like a way of like learning, like you could learn like a single word from a language by like talking to somebody. Like basically there was like a random chance, and it was pretty low, that if you talk to somebody, they would like they would say like a new word that you'd be able to translate. And I got in a state where basically I could keep talking to the same guy, and he'd keep giving me new words, and I'm like, oh great, like this is gonna like I can just keep I'm gonna keep talking to this guy until it stops, like it stops the bug, and I'm just gonna learn as many words as I can from this guy. How many words could there possibly be? Because I knew that, like, like learning words of the languages were like, big rewards and like random rewards. I was like, oh, you know what? If he's gonna give it them to me like super easily, I'm not like this isn't gonna take any time at all. I sat there for 3.5 hours learning a new word every like 10 seconds. And I'm like, how was this acceptable for the game? Okay, anyways, by the way, we're at 2.0 billion. So we're potentially getting pretty close now. But yeah, that was absurd. I couldn't believe it, because the fact that it took 3.5 hours to get all the words, and I was using like essentially a bugged source where all I had to do was keep talking to the same guy, and it took that long to learn all the words, was ridiculous. Alright, so it's not exactly gonna be 2.1, it's gonna be a little bit more than that, but potentially we are coming pretty close. Wait, is it 4.2 billion or is it 42 billion? Like, is it 20? Is it 20? Oh, we just did it! It just flipped! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! Ye of little faith, apparently. I should have had more faith in the system. The only thing that sucks is I probably should have taken off the other enchanted stuff. Because when I take that off, it's gonna mean that they're less than 100. But because it is just a practice playthrough, I don't really care. And we'll probably, I might even be able to just do that stuff through a, through just like leveling up in the, in next levels or something. But yeah. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Let's Oh, would you look at that? They actually... Haha! They're fine, apparently. Okay, because... Yes! Yes! Look at it! Oh, I missed destruction somehow! Oh, it's probably because of some kind of overflow thing. Like, it was literally over top of it somehow. Because I remember seeing, like, a -9 or, like, a 9 there, sitting there underneath. But this is still great. This is still fantastic. Because that would just... Even if we have to just accept that destruction needs to get, like, grinded as well, like, that's still great. Because even in this game, you don't even need to have it hit something. I can just sit there and just cast destruction spells for ages. Oh, wow! Yes! Yes! I need to send a screenshot to the Discord. Hold on a second. Okay, so I have the end of level 1. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm getting a new save. Just big level up. Exclamation mark. Okay. That. Are you glad you were there for that? Are you glad you were able to bear witness? That was so cool. All right. I gotta. All right. I posted it to the Discord. It's. I'm gonna. Just a sec. I'm gonna scroll down just so that they see like the most accurate version of this. Okay. That's incredible though. Okay, so I'll also mark it down. It may be possible to get destruction as well, but we will need to retest that. You should have been there. Oh, well, that's great. I don't know if we can top that. I'm actually gonna ping just in case Mima is somehow still online. I'm gonna ping him. That. All right. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily know how much longer I'm good for, because you know what, I kind of think that that's a good spot to stop off. Yeah, that's. Woo! That's so cool though. You know, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, Alaron, before we head out, ask it. But if otherwise, yeah, I think I think I'm good. Yeah, thanks for the stream. It was fun. Yeah, no, it was great. Just to see that, like, that was definitely the highlight of the whole thing. I wanted to verify that to be sure. My guy, we did it. All right. Well, bye everybody. For anyone who's watching this in the future, thanks for watching. I hope you stick around for future installs, installations of this. Like we'll try to come up with a 100% rule set that people can generally agree on. If you want to be part of that, join the PRC Discord. If like you can, like I don't want to share the link because I'm not the owner, but if you go to PRCLive on YouTube, they've got a link to the Discord for anyone that's watching that's potentially not inside that community. Uh, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm heading off for the night. And yes, Battlespire is now basically a clicker game. All right, see everybody. Everybody have a good night.